welcome back to another video. If this is your first time here, my name is Chandra Yvette, simply a fabulous girl doing regular things, and if that is your vibe, be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so that you do not miss another upload from me. Alright guys, so picking up where we left off, I have just set up another tree here in my living room, and I am going to start probably doing some Christmas decorating this week. So more than likely that will primarily be what this video consists of. I'm still on track to picking a paint color for the kitchen. I think I've kind of narrowed it down to one color, and I believe that it is antique white. That's my thought process right now. That is subject to change. But for this room, I love these chairs. They're very, very sturdy. I've had them a long time, but they're kind of hard for me to decorate sometimes. It's hard for me to decorate in this space because of the shade of brown that it is. But I'm thinking that I'm going to, go with the red and white in here and do some pops of green. And I think that will kind of help pull some character out in the space. I kind of got a little chaotic mess in here right now, but I'm gonna get it together. So I just wanted to jump on and introduce the vlog, and like I said, I'll be checking in with you guys later on in the week as I decorate for Christmas. All right, happy Monday, guys. I am up this afternoon. It's just after 2 o'clock. Did a good workout this morning. Of course, showered, had something to eat this morning, all that kind of good stuff. And so I'm actually now in process of putting out some of the Christmas decor. I'm likely going to start in the main living room. I think that this space may take me the longest, but I'm not, it may take the longest. I'm not really sure yet. But I'm thinking that I'm probably going to go ahead and start in there and decorate, and then move from that area probably back into this room with some decor. Hopefully it won't take too long. I don't want to dedicate too much time to this today. Probably will have a little bit more time or extra time on tomorrow, not getting such a late start. And so hopefully I'll be able to, cover 1 or 2 rooms today, 1 or 2 rooms tomorrow, and then finish up some time throughout the week. So that is the goal. And like I said, I'm getting ready to go ahead and get started in this space now, and then I'll bring you guys along as I make the changes or make the updates.
are smiling when they see you holding me so near. I see snowflakes on the chimneys, and the candles have a certain glow. A secret and a song, even church bells sing along, and the children making angels in.
All right, y'all. So, happy Tuesday. Change of pace just a little bit. I'm getting ready to run to the grocery store. I'm going to try to do some of my Thanksgiving shopping, and I've got an online order that I've got to pick up from Bath and Body Works. Picked up a few candles from their last sale, so I got to pick that up. And then I'm going to also run into TJ Maxx for a couple of little knick-knack type ideas that I have in my head. And I'll get back in hopefully in a couple hours or less to finish decorating or decorate the next room. I did finally get everything done in my in the main living room, but it was definitely a pain. One particular area gave me the blues. It's always real tricky when I get ready to hook up the lights for the garland on the fireplace, and for some reason I couldn't remember how I set it up last year, and it got on my last freaking nerves, but I managed to get it done. And so that particular room for the most part is done. I got a couple of other little things in terms of accenting that I'm probably going to do in there, but for the most part that room is done, thankfully. And so I'll probably move on to the next living space, the family room where we normally gather and spend time together or whatever. I'll probably work on that space sometime today. But yeah, I'm getting ready to run to the store real quick and get these errands done. Hopefully the grocery store won't be crazy. If TJ Maxx's line looks anything like it looked last week when I went in there, I will be circling back out and going back out the door, because we're not doing that today. So, yeah, just checking in, letting you guys know where I'm at, what I'm doing, and I will catch up with y'all in just a bit.
Christmas lights are all around. I can see them now. It's like they spell your name. It's insane. Now we're back here once again. Holidays and cheer. But now I got my eye set on you. I'm not gonna play it safe. It's going down on Christmas Day. 'Cause I've been trying to tell you in every way. Yeah, I've been trying to show you, but somehow failed. I wanna have someone to hold. Walking through the falling snow. I've been trying to tell you in every way, but now I'll get it done. I'm not gonna wait. And right around the mistletoe, I'm gonna let my feelings show. Always got you on my mind, but I know this time you're on top of my list. Only wish. And as we decorate the tree, only you and me, I'll be making plans, make you understand. I'm not gonna play it safe.
All right, y'all, I am back in. I got a ton of stuff to put away, but for the most part I was able to get everything that I needed from the store. Couple things hit or miss, but that won't be too big of a deal. I'll just grab those things or get the hubs to get that stuff on his way in. But for the most part, I got most of the things that I'll need for our Thanksgiving dinner. And I picked up a few things, of course, for the week. So I'm going to put all this stuff away. And Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I did go into Bath and Body Works, and I was able to actually use like all of the coupons and stuff I had. By the time I finished, I only spent like $5 in there, which was crazy to me. But I was glad. I think it was like $5.19 after I used up all the coupons. So I was pretty pleased with that also. So anyway, just letting y'all know I made it back in, and I'm getting ready to put all this stuff up. So.
Christmas lights are shining oh so bright everywhere in this little town on this special night. And here we are in the car on our way back home to be with those we love the most, guided by a single star. This is the magic of Christmas. This is the magic of love. Wherever we are, near or far, it's that same star that leads, and that's the magic of Christmas to me. Through this door I've walked before. It rings with the most welcoming chime.
All right, y'all. So it's been a long couple hours. Been trying to get everything situated in this room, like I told you guys that I would. For some reason, I'm missing some of my ornament hooks for the ornaments that I have for this tree in here. For the most part, it looks pretty full. Got pretty good bit of ornaments on it, but I do see some little areas where it can use a few more ornaments. The good thing is because it is flocked, it gives it more of a fuller look than what it would on a traditional tree. So that kind of helps camouflage the fact that I'm missing some of my ornaments, but I did go ahead and light the tree up. We went ahead and put the tree skirt down, and that adds just a little pop of color there into the space also. Still got the same little flocked mini trees that I had here last year. Found this cute little candy cane candle at TJ Maxx. And also this set of reindeers, like a little metal set of reindeer. I love the color on these. The only thing about these is that they scratch real easy. And so if they scratch, then the paint actually comes off pretty easily. And so probably be something that I'll have to touch up in the near future or probably at next use. But right now it looks really good. And like I said, I put a couple of those flock trees up there. Anybody that knows me knows that I love snow globes, and I actually got this one last year. I'm going to be on the hunt for one for this year. But this one I thought was fitting for this space for the color scheme, and so I did add that to one of the shelves here in the space. Of course, this side is about the same. Only difference is that we've got the teal vase there instead of the brown one, and then of course the two mini flock trees. Then I just put two of those reindeer here, and these actually were a set. I just broke them up, and I think that that looks really cute for a nice pop of color here in the space. I decided to go with this look. I did have the snow globe up there, and I kind of liked adding another height element to this centerpiece or center space here. So I did leave the decorative bowl here, and I just added some of the ornaments that match the tree there, and I think that that adds a nice little touch. More than likely, if I'm able to get this space painted, I'm going to have to remove this for a minute and then put it back once I actually get the space painted. The goal is to try to perhaps do that or start that sometime this weekend, but time will tell. I'm going to try not to beat myself up if I don't get it painted, but I really do want to get the kitchen area painted before I actually put out the Christmas decor. So the kitchen won't be a part of me putting up or styling any Christmas elements in that space. I was thinking about doing like a little hot chocolate area because I've kind of learned a new recipe, and so I'm wanting to try to set up a little hot cocoa bar next to my little Nespresso machine and see how that will look. But that again will be an experiment as well. But I think all in all, the space turned out really pretty. I did go ahead and add this little blessed sign to the tablescape. I didn't show you guys that originally, but I did add that. Of course, I got those little marble coasters there, and they've got like a wooden element to it, so I think that it adds a nice little touch to the space. And then, of course, the centerpiece itself is just those same florals. I think that I used these. Excuse me, I think I used these in this room last year. If I didn't, it would have been the year before. But I think that I used those same florals in here last year. I used a smaller vase instead of using the taller vase that I have in the same design. And I did actually use that vase. I just put it here in the corner. And like I said, it is a little bit taller than the other. And I just added the same florals there to the space. So they're kind of matching and not, it's coordinated, I'll say that. Of course, on the chair, I just added the same color coding there on the pillow scheme. I like a lot of pillows. Sometimes I think I overdo it, but hey, this is just my thing, and it just adds a nice festive touch, I think, without going overboard with the decorative patterns for Christmas. And so added that touch there. We got the same kind of little color scheme there in our baskets. And then, of course, on the sofa, or the larger sofa, we did the same thing. Only difference is that I did add one of the more festive pillows there with the Jingle All the Way pillow. But all in all, I think that the space turned out well. Of course, you guys know that I changed these curtains out probably about a week ago. I do think adding the decorative rods, of course, in here added a newer element or gave the space a fresher look. And I just love it. I think that it gives it more of a classic, elegant vibe by changing that curtain rod up there and then changing the window treatments as well. For this window, I'm thinking that I'm going to end up putting maybe a sheer of the same color in the center. I don't know if I want to go that route or not, or whether or not I want to go ahead and add another panel or two up there. I may end up doing that because it will make the room, of course, look fully uniform, which I love. I liked actually starting with the base with the whole room being in this kind of neutral light color, and then being able to just go in and add the touches of color to the space as I went. And I think that it just added a nice little touch. Few changes I made in this space as I was going along. I did add this green belief sign to the table, and I just love the cursive writing and the gold trimming around the word believe. I think that is so pretty, and it fits this space so well. I did find this candle at TJ Maxx. It's a sand and fog candle. It's got that winter pine or very Christmas tree-like scent to it, and so I added that to the table. Of course, you guys know that I had already placed a floral arrangement there as well. Still got my AD book there. And this, I added some ornaments to this as well. I'm missing some pops of red, but I haven't gone through all of my decor just yet, or my decor bins. And so I know that once I'm able to go through all of them, I'll be able to add those touches of red there, and that will actually really just set that space off. And then the same nice little gold deer that I put here last year. You guys know on this tree, I didn't actually add any ornaments, but she's really pretty, especially when she's lit up. I just put picks all over the tree. I know it may not be everybody's thing, but I really like the way that that tree turned out. And then I just added this ladder. This is normally in the family room, and we normally add like blankets and things to that. And when we get ready to sit down and relax on the chair and it's a little cool in here, we'll grab a blanket off of that ladder and just cozy up. And so I actually put it here next to the tree. I thought it was cute. And I got this little decorative green box there. I normally will put something special in there for the kids. I actually have 3 of them that I've actually been putting stuff in those boxes for years. But I thought that it matched the room pretty well, and so I added that there as well. Of course, this problematic mantle that gave me the blues trying to set up this wreath. Still need to go back in there, it looks like, and add some additional touches to it and kind of tighten it up some. I've got my joy sign up there and then a little golden tree, which I think is really pretty. You guys probably won't be able to see how crisp the tree actually looks next to the sign. It actually looks like it's kind of opaque or vague there, but it actually does have a nice little glistening golden tone to it. And then, of course, I've got a little vase there and my two votive candles, the tall votive candles or candelabras, if you will, added there also. Added a little blanket into one of my throw baskets and got one of my little lanterns there filled with some of the decorative balls and then another throw pillow. The primary area that's probably going to remain untouched for now will likely be the main dining space because we'll have our Thanksgiving dinner together as a family in there. And then after that, I'll go ahead and change that space out, but that's not going to take as much time as it normally would. Here's baby girl lit all up in all of her glory. I love this tree. I actually got it last year. I love this tree. I've been wanting a flock tree for a while, and I love the way that this tree sparkles in this space. All right, and one of the other things that I forgot to share with y'all were the candles that I picked up from my Bath & Body Works order the other day. I showed y'all that I got the winter candy apple one, and I'll probably start burning that one sometime next week. I've already got a candle in here, and so I didn't need to light another one. But I picked up the ever so popular champagne toast. Picked up snowflakes and cashmere. This one is it's got like a soft, mellow, yet semi-sweet smell to it. I really like this one. It's not going to be too loud or overpowering in the house. This Merry Cookie. Had this one last year. It smelled really good. It's fitting for the kitchen. I'll probably burn it in the kitchen. This Snowy Berry Peach. If y'all can't tell, I like sweet fruity scents, but again, not overly sweet, and a lot of them have like that cashmere effect like to it, and so it kind of tones down that sweetness. Then I got frosted cranberry. I think this one is, yeah, frosted cranberry. And this one is strawberry snowflake. Again, it's not really loud, but just has a nice pretty scent, and more than likely the majority of those, probably all of them, will get burned during the Christmas season, and then I'll re-up on candles sometime next month for January and moving forward. Of course, I'll get rid of some of the festive scents. I've already got a lot of the holiday pine ones that I'll be burning also, so we'll have the smell of actual trees in the house as well. Christmas trees, that is. So all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. And like I said, pick up the next time you guys see me, hopefully. I am decorating the kitchen area and probably the foyer. I'm going to put a few things in my little piano room over there, but it's not going to be anything major. But whatever I do over there, I'll also share that with you. If you have made it this far in the video and you've not yet subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button now. Remember to like, share, comment, once again, subscribe, click the notification bell so that you do not miss another upload from me. And I'll catch up with y'all in the next one.